Cheeky tunes. I love it. Little Miss Squeezebox. Who have you got with you tonight?
The amazing Ben Newton.
Hello,
He's
everyone.
part of my major swing project band.
And you've got someone lurking in the background there as well.
Oh, yes, with the wine. Bonnie's one of our circus performers. She does circus with us.
Incredible. You're having a party because we're based in Western Australia and it's okay for us now to have less or fewer than 10 people together.
Yeah.
And 1.5 meters apart. That's easy done. It's so good. What sweet relief, hey? I feel like there's some light at the end of the tunnel. So lovely to see you and your friends. So that is Little Miss Squeezebox. If you haven't joined us on Cheeky Tunes before, we do this happy hour every Friday, 6:30 WA time, 8:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time, put together by Sweet Cheeks Wear. We're going live there right now on her Facebook page. Claudia is in the house. Hi.
Hiya, how are you, Fee?
Yeah, I'm good. We're getting very in sync. This was totally accidental.
I know.
Crazy.
Memo.
You know what? My hair was so bad today. I was like, I can either try and rescue it and put in a lot of time, or I can just make it worse.
Yeah, I love it. I love your haircut. It's beautiful. And you had it straight the other day too, which looks gorgeous.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I've actually put the crimper in it tonight. I've gone a bit rock and roll. I'll try hard rock and roll anyway. So my name is Fiona. We love. Oh, you go, Claudia. Sorry.
No, I was just saying it's been a real week of rock and rolling. So, you know, the theme is actually quite appropriate.
Well, the whole point of Cheeky Tunes is to give us all something to look forward to at the end of the week and to give a stage to, you know, only a small percentage of the incredible talent we have here in Australia when it comes to music. And so Little Miss Squeezeboxes and her friends, Ben, I mean, they're just some of the talent we've got tonight, because we've got Pam Hata in the house as well. Hi, Pam.
Hi.
Where are you? Tell us about you.
Okay, so I'm somewhere near Queensland, but still in New South Wales, and there's sugarcane fields in all directions and a river, and that's it.
So it's always quite isolated.
Yeah, it's I think they call it Shark Creek, or it might be Tynedale, or on the border of the two of them. There's just sugar. It's like Jeepers Creepers with a really sick music house in the middle, which I happen to love.
You must love sugarcane because you're originally from New Zealand. So how did you end up there?
Do you know what? Actually, of all places, I landed in Port Macquarie first, just because I don't even know why. You come over from New Zealand and I got headhunted. That's right. I got headhunted to do some corporate work, some marketing, some real estate back when I had a cubicle.
I'm so glad you kicked that to the curb.
Yes.
Nice work. Well, we're really excited to have you and learn more about you and be blessed with your amazing tunes, because you like upbeat music, right? Which we all need.
Oh, yeah. And there's a funny thing about living in the middle of nowhere. People do a lot of stuff to keep themselves entertained, and one of those things they do is they build instruments out of everything, all kinds of stuff. And I've had local people make me, they make me this. This is called a cigar box guitar, and it's really popular in New Orleans.
It's insane.
That looks amazing. And will we get to hear it later?
Hopefully, I'll do it at the end because it's pretty loud. It screams.
Oh, well, if we've got any guests on Zoom, or if you're watching the live stream on the Sweet Cheeks Facebook page, lots of cheeks. So it's Sweet Cheeks Facebook page. Comment with any questions for any of our guests here tonight. Claudia, how did you and Pam meet?
Well, you know, like some people say, like in times of isolation, like you gotta be careful with like who you communicate with online, stranger danger. Yeah, I'm not really one of those people who think that. I actually think that you know, there are people behind the screen, and we're all everywhere, and I think it's a great opportunity to see what like-minded people are doing and connect with new people. So one fine day, I was just talent scouting for Cheeky Tunes, and I came across Pam's posts, and she was everywhere. I think she actually, like, she did about, like, I don't know, 50 shares of one of the gigs that she was promoting online. So through original Sound Lounge, and that's how we met. So I just messaged her, we started talking, and yeah.
So we'll have to check that out. Original Sound Lounge. So is that on YouTube or Facebook or?
Pam, tell us about it. What else can you tell us about Original Sound Lounge?
Well, Original Sound Lounge started off on the mid-north coast of Australia. And then obviously COVID hit, so we transitioned the whole thing online overnight. That's festivals, live showcases, just everything that we do for musicians on the east coast of Australia. And now we do live radio interviews with Guitars and Gears Down Under on YouTube. We are on Instagram, and we are also on Facebook, and we encourage all of our artists to go live from their own pages, so that we can actually direct traffic from our groups straight to the artists so that they can get paid, because that's pretty much the point.
Yeah,
keeping them fed.
Pretty important stuff, definitely. We're with you on that. Like, just keeping active, keeping that sense of purpose, keep doing what you love to do, because money is pretty important, but mental health is as well. So
yes.
well, we are all about the music. So I don't know, Nikki and Ben, you guys feel like playing a couple of tunes?
Yeah, should we play? We'll play one now, and then if Pam wants to take over after that, or whatever.
Yeah, sounds good.
Play an Unwritten Law song. Is that an Unwritten Law shirt you got on there?
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Don't get me excited.
We'll stick to the plan.
Well, Ben and I are in this kind of Sinatra mood. We're not going to play Sinatra at the moment because our singer's unavailable and unwell. He doesn't have COVID. He's just being a little pussy. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. He's going to get taken off Facebook now. But we're going to do some of these dinner music vibes, because directly after this stream, there is, if you head over to Food Tunes, if you go to my page, I've shared it, or if you put in Food Tunes live stream on Facebook, we're supporting local restaurants tonight to order takeaway from your favorite local restaurant. So if you're at home and you haven't had dinner yet, get on Uber Eats or just call up your local loves that you have in your areas and order takeout. And we're live streaming from the Food Tunes event page tonight, directly after this at 7:30 p.m. So we're going to be playing some of this stuff, French, Sinatra, all that sort of thing. So Ben's around for that, and yeah.
Love it.
So right now we're going to play a song called C'est bon, which means it is very good in French. All right. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
cool. Do you know any more about that song?
Oh, I actually wonder if Edith Piaf was the first composer to that,
I think it
because
was written by Henry Betty.
Henry Betty,
Henry Betty was the composer.
and I think she may have made it famous in one of her pieces. Edith Piaf, who's one of my muses that I love.
Yes, and it's so nice to see Estella back. Hi, Estella.
Hello, how are you? Good morning here, good evening there. Yeah.
Yeah, you're in Brazil. Nice to see you. And has Claudia been a good girl?
Oh my God, putting me on the spot. Hey.
I want to know all. Was Claudia naughty as a little girl?
My mom is just like, Mom, hello.
Estella, was Claudia naughty as a child?
Yeah, what did she, I didn't understand, sorry.
Was she a naughty girl or a good girl?
She was a very good girl. No,
Oh.
sometimes she was naughty, yeah. Sometimes she was.
Thanks, Mom. Yeah, I'm loving the brief. I love how my mom follows the brief.
Yeah, I'm muting her. I wanted some goss. Sorry.
Oh no, it's all on.
No, we love seeing you every time, every happy hour on Friday, Stella. It's lovely to see you. And if you're watching this broadcast, guys, on the Sweet Cheeks Facebook page, come and jump into the Zoom. Come and have a chat. We love questions as well. You can type them or you can come into the Zoom. We're going to do a little game in about 10 minutes time, which should be a bit of fun. And we have got prizes. You can choose, if you win, between 2 lip balms for daily use with SPF in it for the sun, or going into winter here in Australia, a foaming sunless tan. You can choose between the two. There's actually 2 lip balms in here and the foaming sunless tan, which I love. It's like super easy to apply and it doesn't leave streaks and you don't have to wash it off and all that jazz. I'm like not a tan person, but this is really nice. Anyway, we're going to have some more music in a sec, but I do quickly want to go to you, Claudia. Sweet Cheeks Wear is where we're at tonight, but that's your business. Can you tell us a little about it?
Okay, so well, Sweet Cheeks Wear is an underwear shop, online underwear brand, and now we've got Pam as one of our ambassadors as well. So you guys who have registered with us, you're going to be receiving her promo code, and Nikki also has a promo code. So the reason why we paired up was obviously to make everybody, you know, lift up their moods and everything, and it's an initiative as well to support creativity and music. And and the brand is all about also empowering women, and I think women in creativity, we definitely need more empowerment. Pam, how many, like, what's the percentage again of females in music? It's quite low in a way, isn't it? The music industry is still like very male dominated, isn't it? Like everything.
That is so correct. Yes, it's actually 3% in Australia. Women make up 3% of the original artists currently performing, recording, and being broadcast live. We also, on average, earn about 30% less than our male counterparts in all of the managerial roles. So that's booking, producing, programming, all the stuff that I do, basically.
Yeah. So on that note, like, you know, like I was joking with some of my friends, like that people over 30 are invading and taking over TikTok. I think that's no problem for us girls to just take over the music industry, shall we?
We're doing our best.
Let's get all our speakers on the stage. That's
YOLO.
I'll cheers to that. I reckon Nikki dominates most of the gigs in Perth, so she's doing all right. Yeah, you're amazing. I love it.
You got to be jack of all with this. You got to play every genre and every style. Unfortunately, I don't play jazz, or I can't say I play jazz. Leave
Wow.
it to the experts.
Yeah. Well, I always say it's pretty boring, to be perfect.
Yeah.
And something's got to give. Like my car is really messy, but that's about it. I mean,
You don't have Macca's bags all over your car, do you, Fee?
maybe.
Oh, no.
Getting this into confession night, are we seriously? What? Is this in the script?
Guys, you know what's all over my car? Glitter. Glitter everywhere. It's specks of it. And there's at my gym, anyone's houses I've come across. If I come close, you'll see I wear glitter every day. And this is everybody's house that I'm around.
You'll know wherever you've been, like Little Red Riding Hood. We know where you've been.
Breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs. All right. On that note, Pam, I'm so curious to hear some tunes from you.
Oh, yes.
Are you
yes,
up?
let's do tunes. I'm just going to press broadcast on my other device here
Yeah, absolutely. Make the
so
most.
that I can share the love.
Oh, I need another drink. That's what I need. What's everyone drinking? Type it in the comments, or if you're on Zoom, you can type down below on Zoom as well.
I'm currently drinking wine.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so I'm going live tonight. I'm actually launching my own line with Sweet Cheeks because Claudia is a legend. And to tell the truth, I was looking for a band t-shirt. So I was looking for merchandising to happen during COVID, because what else do you do as a musician other than add to your platform? You got to get that money. And then Claudia got in touch and she was like, I've got this range. And I thought, this is perfect. Nobody else sells underwear. And it would look really good with a band t-shirt. And I support all the bands.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. You put your little band t-shirt in a knot with your little knickknacks on. It's going to look hot.
Yeah, or even a flannel. There's underwear for every occasion, ladies.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. All right, do you have any requests? Are you quite happy for me to just tune in?
Red ones. But they're like
Hello.
And thanks so much for having me on your chat.
You're so welcome.
Pride can stand 1,000 trials. The strong never fall. Watching stars without you, my soul cries. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Even heart is full of pain. Whoa, yeah. Missing you now. Missing you now. Yeah, yeah. Touch me deep. You're and true. Yeah. Give to me forever. Half of my heart is in a He took me back to be said, half of my heart is in a There's something that is madness about you, people in Perth and Brazil.
Was it 2 or 3 songs? No, it was 2.
The cover.
No, that was 2. I don't write set lists. I kind of just play what I feel like at the time or whatever the crowd wants. But for the sake of agents who need to feel secure, I do have a set list that I do send out. But yeah, and I write songs too. So I'm actually working on a multi-sensory musical experience for a festival later this year.
Oh, tell us more. What's the festival?
The festival is Art Walk. So it happens in Port Macquarie, and we turn the whole city into just art, like live art demonstrations with visual artists. And then also we have musicians come and play. An Original Sound Lounge is actually programming all of their music this year. So I want to work with a visual artist who draws pictures in sand and project it onto buildings, but I want him to illustrate the lyrics of my songs. So yeah, so it'll be live. So if you're deaf and you can't hear music, you can still experience it visually if you wish. And there's also a steampunk sculpturalist who lives in Port Macquarie, and I would like to work with Science versus Art. So not the band, Science versus Art as in building tables and moving sound through different mediums so that it makes shapes and draws pictures in front of people by itself kinetically. It's there's no point to this exercise other than I think it would be cool.
Well, that is enough.
Yeah.
That is great. What do you feel like playing now?
Ooh.
What kind of week did you have, or what kind of day did you have?
Oh, what kind of day did I have? Do you know what? I'm a mother of 2, so I was homeschooling all day. And my partner is an artist also. So my house is covered in canvases, and he does tattoos as well. So he was tattooing this evening. It's been hectic. We sort of juggle our lives to fit around, but everything we do revolves around art. It's the best existence. I don't know how I landed in a sugarcane field in the middle of nowhere. So it was kind of a perfect place.
You'll make anything beautiful, I think.
I'll find a way. Okay. Would you like to hear one I wrote?
Yes, please.
Yes. This one's called Moved. I released it earlier this year. When I preach a legend, gonna get me through the gates, gonna give me all the things I want. If I learn myself to pray, yes I know, yeah, ooh, yeah. When a teacher teach with kidneys, gonna get me through the gates, gonna give me all the things I want. If I dream myself away, and I know, yeah, ooh, yeah. Last time I life away to keep the bills they pay. It wasn't suicide, but it sure won't feel the same. Yes, I know, Lord knows, yeah. Cause I preach a legend, gonna get me through the gates, gonna give me all the things I want. If I learn myself to pray, yes, I know, yeah, ooh, yeah. Come on, come back. One time, then it won't go back. One time, you hop up on the track. One time, you get that monkey back. One time, then my heart come back. One time, when it won't go back. One time, you hop up on the track. One time, you get that money back. God knows, God yay.
Yeah.
Thank you. That one's called
Awesome.
Moved. That's a true story. It's about moving from New Zealand, where I was a librarian at the time, and then coming to Australia and picking up a guitar and building a life with $5 in my pocket and nothing. And I'm pretty happy with where I'm at now. So yeah, go team. Go music.
Go team.
Go
Love it.
team.
How long have you and your partner been together?
Oh, that is a really great question. Do you know, I met him on tour in 2017. So, and then I made him be in quarantine for a year because I don't trust male musicians. I know, I wouldn't talk to him, I wouldn't friend him, and I did the whole, you know how people are like, hey, I tried to comment on your post and I couldn't tag you or anything, and I did the whole, it must be the settings. No, it was just me, just ignoring him. For a
You
year.
know what I thought you meant when you said you put him in quarantine for a year? I thought you meant that you didn't put out for a year, like he had to have the all clear or something.
Oh, yeah, I made him get a police check and all.
Yeah.
And
Fair
he did not hesitate. He was like, yep, no worries.
You know what? Playing hard to get works. Like my mum, she when Dad spotted her across the pub, and he was this Aussie guy who'd just flown into Holland, and she was this kind of, real Dutchy, very, no fluff. And he thought she was pretty cute, and she walked past him to go to the toilet, and she was just like playing hard to get, like, nah, no interest in you. And he chased her for months, and eventually she cracked. And they're still happily married, so he did good.
Winner. Yeah, well, we got engaged before the fires hit, and we were due to be engaged about when they were at their peak. So the place that we were going to get married actually caught fire. And so no one could come, and we had to cancel, and then we rescheduled to this year, and then the world had a big giant plague. So I'm like, okay, all right, cool. That's
cool.
Yeah.
Just not meant to get married. We're just staying together.
So I'm working on something. I'm like, okay, Wetfest. Let's just, when the comeback special is, when the world comes back from this and we all get back on stages, all of my friends, we're just going to have a massive festival, and then surprise, I'm going to get married at the end of it. It's gonna...
I love it. I've just noticed Roderick has popped in. Let's say hello. Hi, Roderick.
Hi, Roderick.
Hi, Claudia. How
Where
are
is
you?
he? Oh, yeah, you going to play for us?
Did he hear you, Nikki?
Roderick, are you going to play for us?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Nice to see you. How was your week, Roderick?
Over on the
It was great.
page.
I lost you for a second. Hang on.
Yeah, he's Roderick. If you haven't caught him on Cheeky Tunes before, I think there's something going on with your internet maybe tonight. Maybe.
Okay, yeah, it's a little slow. Yeah.
That's all right. Roderick's an amazing muso, pianist, singer, all sorts. So we love having him jumping in. If you haven't joined us before, Cheeky Tunes, it happens every Friday, 6:30 WA time, 8:30 Sydney time in Australia. Anyone's welcome to join us on Zoom every Friday, or you can just sit back with your drink and catch the broadcast on Facebook, which is Sweet Cheeks Wear, which is Claudia's amazingly gorgeous, it's underwear, but just for the bottom half for the ladies. I don't even know what you call that. Are they briefs? It's a briefs business?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Where are they? Can you show us? Have you got some there?
Oh my God, they're backstage. But
next time, just wear your knickers, please.
Just that.
Just that.
I currently have them on Facebook. There is a Brazilian cut brief, and on my Instagram as well.
That's right.
Yeah, so you can go and check those out. Those are the ones that we are selling.
It's awesome. And for our Cheeky Tunes Friday happy hour is all about giving our incredible muso friends a stage to look forward to and to play on. Who wants to go next? Now we've got 4 musos in the house. Nikki, are you craving a song?
Well, Ben and I might finish it. Well, we won't finish it off because we've got to go to the food tunes, but maybe Roderick, us, and then we'll leave it to Pam to finish.
Sounds good. Do you feel like playing something now, Roderick?
Yeah, certainly. Yeah.
Beautiful. What you got? What are you thinking?
I'll play Stevie Wonder. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I still wish we could sing along on Zoom, but we can't because of the delay.
My Sherry, I'm more lovely as a summer day. My Sherry, I'm more distant as the Milky Way. My Sherry, I'm more, you're the only girl that I adore. You're the only girl my heart beats for. How I wish that you were mine. In a cafe, or sometimes on a crowded street. I've been near you, but you never noticed me. But Sherry, amor, won't you tell me how could you ignore that behind that little smile I wore? How I wish that you were mine. La, 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 la. Maybe someday you'll see my face among the crowd. Maybe someday I'll share a little distant cloud. Oh, Sherry, amor, pretty little one that I adore. Oh, Sherry, amor, pretty little one that I adore. You're the only girl my heart can. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Beautiful. Roderick, why did you pick that one?
Or Sherry.
Eliana Leas, Eliana Leas, singer, piano player, she recorded a version of that. She sang it in French. I like Stevie Wonder a lot. He's got amazing songs.
Did you ever catch him live?
History. The origin. No, a friend of mine, Daryl Beaton. Daryl is the keyboard player for Jessica Malboy, and he's a huge Stevie Wonder fan and sounds a bit like him. And he met Stevie, and I said, so Daryl, what did you say to Stevie? And Daryl said, well, what do you say when you meet God? I said, good answer.
Yeah, but I still want to know what he said. But what would you say, Nikki, if you met like your number one? Who would that be, and what would you say to them?
Well, talking about Stevie Wonder, I was actually supposed to do a gig with him on the bill, along with Andrea Bocelli, John Legend, Barbara Streisand, and I went and broke my foot. And instead of doing the gig, I had to be brought back to Perth. So I was supposed to be on the bill with them at Andrea Bocelli's house in Tuscany. I would have met Stevie Wonder, but I saw him at the O2 Arena in London live. But unfortunately, I couldn't do that gig because I'm a klutz.
Far out, girl. That's crazy. What about you, Pam? Have you met like a crazy music idol of yours?
Yeah. I met Wolf Mother. Yeah. That was a funny story. I went to the after party and accidentally bought a yacht. That was a fun time.
What?
Yeah, I know. It was the funniest thing. I woke up and I looked out the window. I woke up because my phone was buzzing and it was my sister. And my sister's like, hey, man, you didn't come home last night after your show. Where are you? And so I had to sort of like look out the window and all I saw was the ocean. And I'm like, I may or may not be. No, I'm still in Australia because I've still got signal. And she asked me what I did, and then I remembered that I negotiated with this guy that I should buy his yacht, and he let me. And to my knowledge, I still rent said yacht. But yeah, Wolf Mother will do that to you. I met Caladad, and my favourites are local legends. So like Kelly Brewer. First time I ever played an original song, I shared a stage with Kelly Brewer. And I was like, wow, this is freaking amazing. You guys are all awesome. I need to lift my game. It was cool.
That's awesome. Nikki, did you want to say?
It's so weird. No joke. You said Wolf Mother. My phone started playing Wolf Mother without me. I didn't press any.
Yes, that's what I mean, right? It's the hair. The dude's a freaking legend.
Synchronicity. This is serendipity. This is like, wow.
We need to hang out. We need to like have a jam.
I didn't even do. I said to Ben. I looked at Ben in shock and said, "Like, listen, Wolf Mother's."
Oh, get this. Do you know how I met him? He stole my freaking guitar.
That's brilliant. What a legend. I love him.
After the show, he kind of picked up my guitar and went, oh, hey, this is nice, and just played it. And I'm standing there going, no, I need that to like eat. And then his manager came and like shoved us all into this pedo van, and we went to this wicked after party. Just so I could get the guitar back.
That's awesome. Well, but the life of a muso, you end up full of stories. That's definitely one of the silver linings, hey? You've got your special instrument around your neck. Are you ready to show us?
Okay. As long as it's not too loud. I sound checked it with my other device, but I haven't checked it. Do you want me to give
you the thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up would be great. You just give me a thumbs up if it sounds good. So this was made in Beechwood and Wauchope, which is about 4 hours away from the middle of nowhere where I am now. It's a whole different middle of nowhere, but it's still nowhere. And that particular maker is a legend in a van, and he made this for me just because he wanted it to be played in festivals.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Queen. Yes.
We come on fast, we come moving on slowly. Got you to our body, one motor filter. He said, I know you, you know me. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free, yeah. 수사기가 도제 부고히가 하늘 사버리지 Coca-Cola he say one and one is three. Got to be good looking 'cause it's so hard to see, yeah.
That is dirty.
Is it too loud?
Look, put it this way, Zoom can't handle it. We can handle it. I don't know if it's your amp and you turn it down, like, then that would work, right? It's purely like a waveform thing, like it's too much for the Zoom. But we can,
man, do you know
we
what?
we
The
can
amp
hear
is
it.
down.
Seriously.
Amp is down. All I could do is unplug it. This thing was made for festival stages, and I'm super glad that he gave it to me. He made me an acoustic one too. And what I'm doing is I'm actually going to send it to a lady in Brisbane who's been watching the original Sound Lounge virtual pub. And I'm going to get her to paint it for me. I want her to put her visual art onto it, and then I'll take that. And then it's twice the win. It's all of the music making, the guy that built it for me, who's now passed away. Then I can continue to share his work and then also share visual artist work. And
well,
hopefully
I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And I feel like I was in tune with my attire tonight.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get in the mosh pit, to be honest.
Fiona, apparently Ben's most favourite album ever in his life.
One of my first albums ever. Was that
One of his
album.
first albums ever.
No way.
So, you know when stuff just aligns just by tuning into your gut?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I met Claudia.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. It's important, peeps. If you're watching this and you don't choose to listen to your instincts or you're not even sure where they are, start working on it because it's freaking amazing. It's like you can't even put a price on it. I used to challenge my gut feel. I don't know about you guys, just to see what would happen. And every time I learnt my lesson to stop doing that.
And on that note,
On that note, ladies, I'm sorry to say, but Ben and I have to play our last quick song and then we have to burn off because we have to play on the Food Tunes stream.
Food tunes.
It's a streaming kind of day. Food Tunes. And thank you. If you've been watching, we've still got a few minutes to go after Nikki, so stick around. But after that, go over to Food Tunes if you want some more whilst you're having your dinner. Order some takeaway from your favourite local place and show support for them. Every Tuesday night, my family and I, we just do pizza from our local small biz pizza joint that do delicious pizza, and that's, you know, our way of doing just a little bit. If everyone does that, it will go a long way for our Aussie economy or just your local economy. So what song are you going to go with?
Well, we're called Major Swing and we're going to play a song called Minor Swing by Django Reinhardt.
Thanks for coming, guys.
We love you guys. Stay healthy and positive always.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Minor Swing. 2. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
You guys are awesome. Enjoy the night. Have a great week. We'll see you next Friday.
Food tunes, order from your local restaurant, support restaurants right now, and get takeout. And we'll see you guys online. And we'll see you next Friday for Chicky Tunes. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you next time for kids. Mwah.
Well, we got 5 minutes, and I'm not wasting 5 minutes without a little bit of music because that's what we're here for. So, the more the merrier. Roderick and Pam, I'd love to hear one more from both of you if you can. We had a couple of issues, bit of a connection issue with Roderick, but let's try again because it could be better now. Do you feel like doing another one?
Yeah, sure.
So it's gonna be unplugged. I need one more song, guys. What do we want to play? One more song for the people in person for tunes. You can comment.
This is a Ray Charles blues. Let's see. Well, you said before we met, your life is awful tame. I took you to a nightclub, the whole band knew your name. Baby, baby, have I got news for you. Somehow your story doing true, all that was for you. Well, you told me you'd be late, cause you took a wrong express, and then you came in smiling with your lipstick all mess. Baby, baby, have I got news for you. Somehow your story doing true, girl, I've got news for you. Well, you wore a diamond watch, claimed it was from Uncle Joe. I looked at the inscription, it said love from Daddy Joe. Baby, baby, have I got news for you. Somehow your story don't went true, girl. I got news for you. Well, you took the wrong express, and then you came in smiling and your lipstick all mess. Baby, baby, have I got news for you. Somehow your story don't went true, girl. I've got news for you. Somehow that child won't do well. I've got news for you. Thank you.
That's gorgeous. I love that. Really nice. Thank you so much, Roderick. Pam, you've got a little acoustic on us there.
I do.
What you thinking? You can see us out basically. Yeah, last song of the night. Thank you so much for coming. Again, like I've mentioned before, we'd love to see you on Cheeky Tunes every Friday, 6:30 on Zoom. Be sure to jump into the session with us and bring some friends, pour yourself a couple of drinks, and get frocked up if you want to. And we will build this and make it grow so we give our incredible musos something to look forward to in a stage and an audience, most importantly, because we can all stream live, which there's lots and lots of that happening, which is, I love it. You know, there's never too much of it. But in the language of love for a performer is to hear the claps and to see the smiles. So I think I do like the Zoom where we're looking back at them. So let's grow this for next week and be sure to join us then. Thank you so much, everyone. Pam, you'll take us out. So I wanted to say thank you to Little Miss Squeezebox. She's our resident muso, our superstar. She'll be back next week. And thank you to Estella for coming every week. Roderick, thank you.
Thank you, Stella.
And Claudia, our incredible producer, she pulls all these beautiful people together and works really hard. She's from Sweet Cheeks Wear. Thank you so much, Claudia. All right, take us out, Pam. Thank you.
All right. Well, this last one is actually a request that I had come in on my Facebook page, which I'm also streaming live as well, and on Instagram and on YouTube. And I have directed everybody to the Zoom meeting as well. This is Sex and Candy, and it's by Alex. It's Alex Stone's version. #Pam Hata's version as well. And I hope you like it. Hanging around downtown by myself, and I had so much time to sit and think about myself, and then there she was, like double cherry pie, yeah, there she was, like disco superfly. Lost my sex and candy, yeah. Who's that in my shade? Who's that casting TV sounds in my direction? It sure is a dream. Ooh, yeah. Hang around downtown by myself, and I paid too much time to sit and think about myself, and there she was, like double cherry pie, yeah, there she was, like disco lemonade. That's how sex and candy, yeah. Moves out and keep my shade. Who's that casting TV sounds in my direction? It surely is a dream. Ooh, yeah, Missing most our lives, living in the gangster's paradise. Missing most our lives, living in gangster's paradise. And why are we so blind? so glad you liked it.
Thank you so much. Be sure to go and find Pam Hata on everything and show her some love. Tell her she's amazing and keep the magic going. I wish you a beautiful week and maybe we'll catch you next week, Pam. Thank you again.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Bye, Perth. Bye, Brazil.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Now,